abuse is not visible. It's not something that you can see, but it's still there. It exists. I'm a survivor. I'm a survivor of PTSD, CPTSD actually. So that's complex post-traumatic stress disorder. That happens when you repeatedly go through trauma. And you find the situation inescapable, and usually it stems from childhood trauma. So I had tried to reach out a lot of time to different counselors when I was in college, when I was growing up, and during my teens, and during my adult life as well, young adult life as well. But it was only at the Better Life platform, and my counselor's name is Rinda, and that I really felt supported. And I'm doing well. I'm doing well. There's a lot of times that things have been overwhelming. Like if you were to ever see me, you would not believe that it's me. And I'm doing exceptionally well in my career. I'm someone who is highly educated. I'm someone who comes from a very good family background, and you think that these things may not happen in such families, but yeah, they do. I decided not to put my image is because I wanted to emphasize the fact that abuse does exist. It exists in our heads as well, for the things that people have said to us, and that is what becomes our inner voice. Through therapy, that is what I'm trying to change, that voice, and find my own voice, and my therapist is helping me do that, um, to to explore who I am, what I am, and let go of that past which I still feel scared of. I'm at a much better position what I am in right now, but somewhere that little child still feels trapped, and I need to have a constant reminder that I'm not in that same body anymore. I'm not in that same situation anymore. I'm not that little girl anymore. I am much more stronger. I'm much more powerful now. And there are so many resources that I've come across, and there are some experiences which you cannot tell anyone. It has to be handled and spoken to only with someone who understands human behavior, who understands what things are. And I found that with my therapist, and that's how my counseling journey began, and it's still going on. There's a lot of stigma that is associated with counseling, and but there are different ways. It can be done anonymously. It can be done by changing your name, and it's worked wonders for me. It helps me discover who I really am, and it's done a lot for me. Even just knowing that these things exist, these tools exist, has done a lot for me. You should try it, but again, I do believe that it has to be with the correct people. There are a lot of counselors around, and you feel like you might be opening up to the wrong kind of people. So take your time. I'm not asking you to open up completely to a stranger. Take your time. You will know that person, that counselor is perfect for you as you start that journey with them. You will know from the first session itself, have you felt better. If you are feeling apprehensive, take your time. For me, I knew that the previous counselors which I had at different platforms, they were not right for me, because I used to come out very agitated. I used to cry. I used to feel very overwhelmed and more confused and more anxious. But when I started my therapy with Better Life, things have been much better. So I feel more elated after every counseling session. And plus, I have got the freedom of having the counseling the way I want it to, like, what suits me best. And my counselor has been very supportive with respect to that. And I'm so thankful for that. And yeah, so this is me. And I don't want to leave a name, I don't want to leave any identity. This is my voice, and this is me. I've learned to find my voice through psychology, through counseling, and yeah, that's about it. And you can see me, I think you can hear me. Maybe you can't see me smiling, but you can hear me smiling. So yeah, I am at a better place right now. So I hope And I hope with all my heart that all those who have heard me today at this very moment know that you are not alone. Please, please know that you are not alone. There are people who are feeling, who are still empathetic, who do still believe the goodness of this world. And just be there. You have to just connect with the right people. That's all that there is to it. And find that voice that belongs to you, your truth.